Hello, guys, welcome to another episode of Artificial Intelligence. Today, we are going to learn how barcode readers can be made in Python, and I am Sajad Mustafa, your instructor for today. So, let's have a quick overview what we are going to have today. So, first of all, we will start by an overview of what we'll be doing and what will be our final product. Then we'll be importing the data, creating the barcodes, right? Simple. Then we'll be saving some barcodes in image form and format, and then we'll be writing barcode to PDF. And then there will be time for some important work, which is the Python time. So, guys, before we start our work, let me tell you we are AI Sciences. Here you can see that we have a lot of courses and books available on our channel. You can check it out. If you're a beginner in artificial intelligence domain, then I think you should surely visit our website. And we also have a YouTube page on which we upload videos every, you can say, every Monday and Wednesday. So if you're a beginner, you're more than welcome, because we basically focus the beginners. Our aim of teaching basically focuses the beginners who are very absolute beginners in artificial intelligence domain. Okay, so let's go to our end product. So this is something that we are going to produce today. We'll be producing barcodes, and we'll also be writing their titles, and then we'll be exporting it in PDF format, right? So we will be needing a CSV file in which there will be some product IDs. Okay, by the way, product ID can be in numeric form. It can be in English letters, and it can be a combination of both. Sometimes people say that a barcode can only consist of numbers. Can only consist of numeric values? No, barcode can consist of a combination of numeric and numeric values and alphabetical values as well. So that's quite right. And these kind of IDs, we chose these kind of IDs deliberately so that we can show you how can we make barcodes of even combinations of numeric and alphabetical values. Okay, so here we have product IDs. In this column, we'll be reading these IDs, and we'll be generating barcodes on the basis of these IDs. And then we have product name, so that we can print this product name in front of the product ID, just like we have done it over here, right? So I hope our goal is clear. So let's go to Python. So first thing first, let's import library. So I'll say import barcode. I've already installed it. If you haven't installed it, you can install it by using simple pip command. So barcode dot writer, I want to import image writer. Yeah, this one. Okay, and then I also need to import pandas as PD. Okay, pandas, so that we can read our CSV file. So let's run it. Oh, it says cannot import. So we have, I think our spelling writer, I accidentally wrote E at the end. Okay, awesome. So now let's define a path to CSV from where we are going to read our CSV file. And here we'll say read, and the R stands for read, and then in these quotations you will paste the path for your barcode CSV. So here I'll say I'll go over there, and this is the path for my CSV. Okay, where is code? Here is the code. I'll paste it over here, and then let's say I'll run it. Then let me add a few more cells over here. Okay, so here I'll say data frame equals to pd dot read CSV for me, please. And here I'll say path to CSV. Okay, and then data frame dot print head, so that I can see what do you have for me. Okay, so let's run it. Here you can see that it has product ID, it has product name, and we have roughly I think we have roughly 7 product IDs and product names, so we have roughly 7 rows. Okay, great. So now what we are going to do is we are going to iterate over these rows, and then we are going to generate their images first. First of all, our first goal is to generate their images and save them in folders. Once you'll have images, then you'll be able to use those images anywhere, and you'll be also be able to create PDF out of those images. Okay, so let's write a for loop. So I'll say for index row in data frame dot iter row. I want to iterate over rows, yes. And then I'll say, okay, what is my barcode value? Barcode equals to row, and here my barcode is this product ID, right? So let me copy paste it from there to here, and then I also want to have barcode text that I'll be writing over here, right? So for now, I'll not be importing, I'll not be reading the barcode text. I'll be reading this barcode text when I'll be, generating PDF. So for now, let me ignore this. Okay, and so I have barcode, right? A barcode of each row, and then I'll say, let's say code barcode, code, and here I'll say code. So let's use code 39 version. It has actually multiple variants. I'm going to use code 39 variant so that it also sports the alphabets in barcode. Okay, so barcode, and then I'll say my writer. Oh no, my writer is image writer that I have imported over here, right? So my image would be generated over here, and now I want to save it. So I'll say code dot save. Actually, this is my code 39, so let me say this is code 39, and also code 39 dot save. And here I have to pass the path of folder where I want to save it, path of folder or directory, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so we haven't, we don't have any variable like this. So let's go over here, and here we should have path to folder. So where is the path to folder? If we go over here, so let's say this is the folder that I have already created. Let me copy its path and let me paste it over here. Okay, so one more thing, since we want to write the name of every image as well, and it will be appended it will look something like this. So there will be a backslash, and then there will be the name of image dot png or whatever, right? So in order to write the slash at the end, what we usually do, we add its ASCII value, which is 92, right? So yeah, it looks fine now. Basically it looks like this, right? So yeah, let's run it, and now it will save into the folder. This is the path of folder, and we also want to append the name of image, which would be, in our case, let's say name of image would be the barcode, right? So yeah, we are pretty much done. It should save all the barcodes in our folder. Let's run it, and we have an error. It says code 39 not defined. Oh, I think we have to import it. So let's import it first. Okay. Oh yeah, we haven't imported it anywhere. So let's do it somewhere over here. Okay, yeah, actually over here. Okay, so let's say code 39 equals to, here we have to we have to get this code class. So I'll say barcode, this barcode class that we have imported, right? Barcode dot get barcode, class. Okay, so it has many classes. What class I want to use is, I want to use barcode 128 bits. I want to use a 128-bit version of barcode, so that it also supports the alphabetical values, right? So rather than saying it code 39, I would say code 128, right? So let me run it again, and here also I want to say code 128. Yeah, it was a mistake in the beginning. Code 128. Okay. Yeah, something like this. Let's run it again. There is some error. It says on this line. Okay, so it says it cannot save it over here. So okay, so yeah, we have a typo over here. It has image writer, and then we should have these parentheses over here. Okay, so let's run it now. It looks like it has run, and let's go to folder, and here you can see that previously this folder was empty, and now you can see that it has I think seven images. So let's open any of these, and here is the barcode. Here is the barcode bars, and then at the end here is the actually ID of product. And if we go to next, you can see that these are the different barcodes, exactly like the barcode that any code can generate. Okay, so these are so our first thing is done. We wanted to produce barcodes. We wanted to generate barcodes by using Python, and we are done. And we are done in roughly just 1, 2, you can say 3, 4 lines of code. Before that, these were some imports and stuff like that. So mainly we are done within just 4 lines. Okay, so our next goal is to produce a PDF like this, right? This was our goal. Okay, so let's move towards the goal, and we have to import another library in order to work with PDFs. So there is a library called fpdf. It works really great with PDFs, right? And again, you can install this library if you do not have this already by using pip. Okay, so then we have to set some parameters for our PDF thing, and let's set those parameters over here. So I'll say first of all, I'll say PDF equals to fpdf, and here I'll say I'll pass a few parameters over here, and my writing should be in mm, and my page size should be A4. You can change the page size and mm and other settings. However, these are required according to your needs. So then we'll say PDF set font, right? So these things already have some preset values, but I'm just writing it for you guys so that you can see how can we play around with the values. I want to make it bold, right? And my font size should be 14. Great. And then I'll say pdf dot add page. Okay, so what this add page function will do, is it will add a page to your PDF, right? So this is, you can see it has one page. So if I'll write this line multiple times, it will add multiple pages. Right now we have only 7 barcodes that are enough for one page, so we need only one add page. Okay, so next thing is what we want to do. I think for now we are good enough to move on. Okay, and now let's come over here. Okay, here we want to write some code which is not lengthy. It is just a little bit tricky. Okay, so our first goal is completed, that we wanted to store barcodes in folder. Now we don't want to store barcode in folder, so we don't have to write the different name for every image. We can give one name to every image, right? So let me say temp temp barcode. Okay, so this is the name of you can say every image, every barcode image, right? And then let me go back and let me delete all of these. Okay, now here I'll say pdf dot image, and here I'll say path of folder, right, plus plus. Now this is how I can get that image, temp barcode, and since it will be stored in a png format, so I'll say .png, and I want to write it at x and y axis, and its width would be w and its height would be h. Now I have to initialize these parameters x, y, w, and h. So let's come over here again. Okay, so these parameters equals to, I'll say I'll start from 5, 5. So my first barcode would be printed at 5x and 5y, right? These are the units in pixels. And then I'll say 50, it should be the width, and 35 should be the height of my barcode, right? This should be 50, width should be 50, and height would be 35. Okay, so let me run it again. Let's come back over here. Now we have x, y, w, and h with us. Next thing is we also want to print some text along with our PDF. So we'll say PDF dot, actually let's run it before writing the text and see how it works. Also we have to write the PDF in our folder. So I'll say PDF dot, we have to output the PDF, right? So here I'll say, what should I say, barcodes test, right? Actually testing. Let's run it and let's go to the folder. So there should be a PDF. We should have written barcode testing dot PDF over here, and also f in the parameters. Okay, so let's run it again, and here you can see that barcode testing PDF. Let's open it, and you can see that it has only one PDF, only one barcode in it. Why? We had actually 7 barcodes. Let's debug it. So guess what has, so we are never changing the x and y axis, right? So what is happening over here is it is printing the new barcode on the previous barcode. So it is actually replacing the previous barcode, since we are not we are not changing xy anywhere. So we have to change xy somewhere. So let's do that. Actually we don't have to change x, because x should be the same. We only have to change make some change in y, right? So what should be y? Y should be the previous y plus h, which is the height, right? So that it will get the new value. So I'll come over here, I'll say y equals to y plus height, and let's give it some extra 5 pixels. Now let's run it and see what happens. Let's go back. This was the barcode. It again did not print. Okay, let's come back to the code. So yeah, I figured the issue after some work, and there was a dumb issue. Actually, we are increasing the value of y, and we are not making it we are not initializing it every time. So we should initialize it every time. And yeah, I think we should do these things. And let me cut this from there and let me paste it over here, so that whenever we run this cell, our axis should be initialized again, right? So yeah, let me run it again, and now my barcodes should be printed on a PDF, right? And let me run it. Let's go to our folder. Let's see. Here we go. you can see that our barcodes are printed over here perfectly fine. Okay, one thing that is left is we should also print its title over here, right? So let's go and print the title. Where's the code file? Yeah, here's the code file. Okay, so I'll say, it's pretty easy, don't worry. So I'll say pdf dot text, and in text I'll say where should I I mean, first of all, I have to tell where the x is, where should I write the text. So I'll say x plus width. Okay, so ideally it should be on x plus width. It should cross all these bars, and then there should be some space, let's say these 20 units of space, and then there should be the title, right? So I'll say x plus width plus 20 units of width, and then about y-axis it should be y plus height divided by 2. Why height divided by 2? Because it should come at the center of this, roughly center of this barcode. You can play around with it. You can make it at the top, at the bottom, wherever you want, right? So yeah, and also what should be the text? Oh yeah, the most important thing. Where is the text? So we should be getting text from here. It is product name, I think. Yeah, product name. Yeah, product name. You can see it over here. So product name, and here I'll say product bar text, right? And I'll copy it from there. I'll paste it from over here, right? So I think, yeah, we are almost done. Let me run it. See, there is no error. Let's go to our file. Yeah, it looks nice. Here's the title, here's the barcode, and perfect. One more thing, there is a rectangle in order to identify, okay, this is the limit of one barcode and there's the limit of another barcode. So this is something that I want you guys to do. I can give you a hint that pdf dot rect, it is a function, it draws rectangle on the pdf. Yeah, let me do it for you. No, you're welcome, guys. So we should provide x and y axes, and then we should provide its width and height. So x plus w plus let me make it 70. It would be the width, and height would be the h, exactly same. And style would be, what should be the style of our rectangle. So I'm making it an empty string. It means there will be a solid line, otherwise you can make it a dotted line or whatever you want, right? So let's run it again. Let's go to our pdf. There should be a beautiful rectangle, and here it is. You can see that. So initially we tried to draw the barcodes, and then we added the text, and then we added the rectangle. You can play around with it according to your needs, according to your requirements. So guys, that's about it. We are signing off. Again, we are AI Sciences. Do not forget to subscribe our channel so that you keep finding some awesome videos like this. Thank you.